other site in the game can see the boxing voice.
Rob the Box Voice here with Adam Montequilla Lopez out of San Antonio, Texas. GH3 fighter. He has a fight coming up November 6th on Showtime in Las Vegas. Opponent to be determined, man. How was camp? But not only how was camp, man. What's going through your head knowing that you still don't know who you're gonna fight?
Just take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Go day by day. I mean, we don't know who the opponent is yet. They haven't really given us any names yet. But we're prepared to fight. That's basically it. So I mean, not too worried about it. But I'm ready.
Yeah, and you've had a busy year, for the first 3 months. I think you were GH3. You had 3 fights in 3 months, and then it was every other month after that. What's that balance like when it comes to, you don't want too many fights to where your body's breaking down, but you don't want to lose your edge either?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of you have to balance it all out. Right now, I'm kind of tired, but I need that paycheck, so fight for that. But I feel my body feels good. I'm ready. I want to get 2 more fights at the end of the year. Hopefully, end up 15-0 by the end of 2015, and then 2016 starts a big year.
Yeah, and you've had a pretty fast-paced year. Now it's about to close. You got 2 more fights scheduled to go down, barring any cuts or anything or anybody dropping out of a fight. But looking back from last year when you weren't signed and you were frustrated on the sidelines, here we are about to close up 2015, where it was kind of your year. What are your thoughts on that, man? What does it feel looking back on it?
Looking back on 2015, this is a great year because 2014 I fought only 3 times, and it was all right. I fought 3 times in town, but fighting in all over the country. I haven't fought in the same state twice yet, so that's good. It's a good experience, getting to fight in all those states. I get a fight in Vegas, and then I end the year fighting in San Antonio.
Yeah, and in hometown, and a lot of people are kind of taking notice, and this is a boxing, hotbed here when it comes to events. But you seem to be pulling it all together. Like watching you, following you closely, I'm seeing outside the ring, you seem to be getting more comfortable in your skin, and also in the ring with your style, and along with Carlos Hernandez. How does it feel in and out of the ring as a pro fighter? Do you think you're ready for 2016 to take that possible title shot?
Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable with the way I'm fighting. I used to always be a boxer in the amateurs. Becoming a young pro, is fighting just kind of just coming forward, straight up Mexican style fighting, and that was never really me as an amateur. But now I'm going back to that, going back to what I know, and I could box, and Carlos is encouraging me to box. Longevity is what you need in the sports. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna last as long as I possibly can.
All right, yeah, and like I said, you have that blend of speed and power before, but with that said, and with these fights going on back to back to back, what's in store for 2016? Is there any talks with GH3?
2016, we're gonna probably, I don't know. Vito was telling us the other day that he was thinking about another ShowBox card, but I think in Texas. I don't know if it's in San Antonio or not, but I'm excited for that. It's gonna be me, Jerry, and another fighter on the undercard for the ShowBox card, and I'm gonna be the main event, he said, and so I'm really excited for that.
All right, and now you're already ranked number 7 in the world according to the WBO. But one thing that was brought up when you were on the radio show this last week was the pace. Some people were saying, "Is this too fast?" But coming from you, what would you say to somebody who is addressing those concerns? Are you moving up too fast, or can you kind of stunt your growth?
You can kind of. I'm going at the right pace. I should have been in WBA ranked probably in 2014. I should have been ranked, but I'm just running a year late, but it doesn't mean that just because I started, I'm going slow doesn't mean I'm gonna finish. Just because I started late doesn't mean that I'm not gonna get to where I should have been. But I think we're going at a good pace. I'm in charge of my own career. I'm driving the car and for my career. So if I want to slow down, I can slow down. If I want to just go forward and go for it, I can go for it. Nothing's like set in stone.
All right, and now, like I said, it's been a lot of you've been moving fast, and you've been featured in, mentioned in like Ring Magazine, and you've been on Showtime and these NBC cards. So is that add to the pressure, or is it add to like confidence building when it comes to you and your psyche?
That's confidence building right there, because it's not all fighters get mentioned in Ring Magazine, and get to be on TV and Showbox and all that. So that just adds to my confidence, and it makes me feel better, to be chosen to be on those cards and to be in those publications.
Yeah, and you're scheduled. You just got your contract to fight December 12th here in San Antonio on a PBC card, and that's kind of a good thing as far as where you sit in your promoter, where they're not involved in all the politics with all the rest of the promoters are going through. We're suing each other, not working with each other, and they're on Showtime and NBC and all these other networks where we see other big promoters they can't. So I mean, as a fighter, what's your perception on that, seeing that GH3 isn't really in the mix when it comes to all that negative stuff that's going on outside the rings and in the courtrooms?
Well, I mean, that's good because Vito stays neutral. He's willing to work with everybody, and it gets me more opportunities. I can get on opportunities on a banner card. I can get opportunities on a Golden Boy card, Top Rank card, PBC card, and we have no ties because we're our own promotional company. And that's what Vito does, and Vito makes sure that I'm happy and I get on the shows that I want to get on, and he does he goes above and beyond to please his fighters.
Yeah, and it seems not only be your year where you want to go out there and prove yourself to get back on track and get your name out there. It also seems to be with GH3 as well as a new promotion. So going hand in hand with you and your promoter, it also seems like it's a small, tight-knit family type promotion where it's not this big organization. You know what I mean? So what's it like as a fighter in GH3?
It's very hands-on. It's very very personal. It's like a marriage, because Vito calls me all the time, personally calls me all the time, and tells me what he's gonna do, and it's not like I have his secretary call me and say that he's gonna do this, or if I have a matchmaker call me and tell me he's gonna do this. No, it's the head of the company is calling me and he's telling me what he's gonna do, and he guides my career and he's guiding it well. I'm already ranked number 7 in the WBA, so he's doing something right. I'm glad he's in my life right now.
All right, yeah, correction. I said WBA. You had ranked number 7 in the WBA. I said WBO. But last question, man, before we go on to the social media stuff, is what are we going to see from you in the ring here in we're about a week out, and it's going to be on Showtime and Las Vegas, leading into a closeout December 12th kind of homecoming fight for you. 2 more fights, 2 more months. What are we going to see?
On Showtime, you're just going to see me boxing. You're going to see me, try to go some rounds with this guy. If I can get him out, then I can get him out. But I'm not gonna just go in there, go kamikaze, and just go all out. But no, I'm just gonna box, try to fucking not get cut, so I can fight December 12th. Make sure I have no suspensions, nothing like that. So I'm just gonna try to cruise my way to a victory.
All right, man, and the new kid on the block, you know what I mean? There's prospects coming up in San Antonio, but you seem to be moving the fastest. But for people, you're pretty popular around these areas. So outside of that, where can people find you, follow you? And I know you're trying to build up the fan base as far as the female followers. Yeah. But so yeah. So where can they find you? Social media, if you have anything like that, so where they can find Adam Montequilla Lopez.
You can follow me on Facebook at Adam1Lopez, Twitter Adam1Lopez, Instagram on Adam1Lopez, Snapchat on Adam1Lopez, Christian Mingle Adam1Lopez. Okay, so just follow me, see what I'm up to. I think I'm pretty entertaining, so you'll be happy with that.
All right, man. Well, yeah, we following you closely and keeping track of your progress, man. I appreciate it. November 6th at the D Casino in Las Vegas, correct? All right, Rod signing out with Adam Montequilla Lopez.